Sports to the bone, people. Jaja, if I don't know anything, I know that once you support West Indies, you are always up and down. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. Jaja, what a up and down day we had earlier today, man. It's head scratching. It's heart wrenching. Oh my word. Shout out to all those who are on. You know, we didn't really advertise that we are going to have a live at this time. Just got a little time on my hand and say, hey, here what? Let me jump on and talk to the people for a little bit. So it was definitely a tough day for us. We're gonna be on for about 30 minutes tonight, or 40 minutes thereabout, just to give you guys an opportunity to express your views, express your opinions on what you would have seen in today's game. As soon as you're on, just go ahead and hit that like button so the live can be pushed out so people can know that we're live, right? Going to talk a little bit about the game. So, West Indies, my viewers and subscribers, if you did not catch the recap that I did earlier today, we totally battled that game, right? Getting 222 for 6, and we were unable to defend it. It's not the first time we have seen West Indies getting over 200, and it's not the first time we have seen West Indies get over 200 and we're unable to defend it. The problem with today's game, once again, the start that England got. And once I saw them getting that start and I realized that the spinners were going to be bowled out early, I still wasn't looking at England, would have gotten the score. But when I noticed that the spinners were going to be out early, I was like saying to myself, Jaja, we don't even have a backup spinner that can give us something. It's going to be straight seam. And these guys like the ball coming onto the bat, right? They like the ball coming onto the bat, the English batsmen. So I was a little bit worried that not having any spin going down, not even into the death over, going down close to the last 5 or so, probably would have been problematic. And it proved to be so, right? Gonna spend some time and read some comments. As I said, I am only gonna be on for a short period of time tonight. So let me just spend the time and read the comments that the people are actually putting in. Why can't Motiar Hussein bowl in the death overs? Very rarely see spinners bowl down in the death over. Plus, today we had to use them early to try and prize a wicket. Right? We had to use them to try and prize a wicket a little bit. The man had to use them to try and prize a wicket a little bit and thing, but it just never work, West Indies back to normal form. Let us see. Sports to the bone, man starting this one extra late, nearly 10 p.m. Now, sir, probably where you are. It's almost 9 now. It's 8:52 now, where I am at. But going to talk for a little bit, man. Just get free up. Know the thing go already supernova. Just get free up, so come on, come talk a little bit. West Indies versus South Africa. West Indies made 257 for 4. South Africa made 258 in 18.5 overs. West Indies couldn't defend it under Ravman Paul captaincy. So you say captaincy is a problem there, huh? Why is Angelos in the team? He is old and Shepherd is new and way better, says Blackbeard. That one them I don't know. Bad bowling plus captaincy caused the West Indies the match. The batsmen did a very good job, especially Pooran. Bringing in Rutherford for Hetmyer was a good change. We don't have depth in bowlers. Yeah, the bowling was awful. And as you said, captain probably could have experimented a little bit, with bowling rotations and things. But as I said in the video that I did after the game, the guys were What the boxer? Really tear what I do. The guys were looking really complacent when they went out there. I saw where they could, people weren't diving around and thing like that. Bars were just rolling by. I just didn't see any sort of intensity. And if you are playing at the international level, a team like England, they are definitely going to sense that, and they are going to hang on to it. Andre Russell was never an asset to any team, but West Indies like to take chances. All right, my boss, I hear you. I see Ash gave you some stick for being negative in the comments about the feeling, but I also thought the feeling was sloppy during the power play. I saw multiple misfields. Powell and King were good. And that is the thing in a supernova. That is the thing what people don't understand. People don't understand that you can criticize something and it don't necessarily mean that you're hating. Even if the team wins, there's always going to be improvement to be made. And I mean, we made 222. So obviously that person was happy with the batting, and it was, according to him, it was just good game of cricket. But I would like him to understand that as a coach, speaking from experience, as a coach, you win a game, I am sure, or you lose a game, no matter how well you play, I am sure in the dressing room, you are going to talk about ways that you can improve in the future and things that you did bad, you didn't do too well. So when I see people watch the game and they refuse to analyze and point out the bad stuff, I really wonder how they're watching I really wonder what they're doing. You understand? And if people really watching it, you will see Ravman Powell and Darren Sammy and all of them come in interview and they will say, yes, this was good, that was good, but we didn't do this or we didn't do that. And we need to improve on this. So I can't understand how people say they love sports, watch sports, and don't understand them simple something. That's simple common sense, that man. This series over in the next game. No blame on no one. We will fix it next game. All right, boss. I hear you. Russell can't handle pressure, and Jason Hall as well. They start spraying the ball when them get few lashes. I hear you. Like people forget, Andre Russell destroyed India in India 2016 T20 World Cup semi-final. Lockdown kids spotted. Destroy. Is Alzari getting fatigued recently? All of a sudden, Alzari is fighting himself to get a good ball and overstepping regularly. Those no balls might have cost us today. Who knows? Shepherd is okay. If Shepherd is fit, he plays. So I think I remember seeing two no balls from Alzari in today's game, and usually Alzari don't bowl no ball. I don't know if he's striving for I wouldn't even say that he's looking for a bit of extra pace, because even when one of the no balls, if my memory serves me right, it was a slower ball. You understand, and he overstepped. So I'm not too sure. Probably, as you said, he's fatigue. I don't know, but I don't know. I don't know at all. Now England is on a high, so the West Indies have to come really good to keep winning. What do you think of Mayers? He really needs a very good innings. Yeah, yeah, that is true. England will have some momentum on their side going into the fourth game. You understand? After chasing down 200 and just but like getting back in form, and Harry Brook, we know how good he is, so they probably even go and promote him up with order or something. Kyle Mayers, it would be nice if every now and again he bats through and get a half century or a 70 or a 80, similarly to what Brandon King is doing. But I have always said that in T20 cricket, at the end of the power play, I don't have a problem if the team is 50 odd for one, right at the end of the power play. Obviously, I don't want one man to always be scoring and the next one failing. But if Kyle Mayers is getting a 30, 35 and getting out, and then Brandon King is still there and batting deep, I can understand that probably it is a case where Kyle Mayers is the man that is going to take the risk, and Brandon King will try and bat deep. You understand? it would be nice to have him batting further down, batting longer, obviously. But when it comes on to 20 over and you have a pack team like this, there always need to be somebody playing the risky shots. I mean, risky shots don't mean senseless cricket. So sometimes you see they get out with taking a risk and it's sort of, not really sensible. But it would be nice. It would be nice to see him getting some more runs. But I can understand sometimes when one of them get out in the power play. Bringing Chase, Shepherd, Ford, the bowling is terrible, says Anthony. All right. So which one of the spinner you're dropping? Are you going to play 3 spinners and then bring in Ford? This needs to be looked at. Our death bowling, Shepherd and McCoy are the men for that job, but none of them available right now. I mean, none of them available right now, and it's not even like when McCoy made his return recently and was fit. Things didn't really pan out too well. Not saying that we're finished with him or anything, but if my memory serves me right, he wasn't as effective as when he just came in. So hopefully we'll have him fit and up and running going into next year's set of T20s and then into the World Cup. Is it just me or the boundaries at the Grenada National Stadium brought into too much? The ground is already small, so any miss hit is going to 6. England showed us today why they are world champions. I wasn't even looking to. I noticed that sometimes they clear the boundaries easily, but I was just thinking that it's the normal size for that field. I didn't realize that they had the boundaries in or anything. I don't even know what Rahman could have done differently today. We have seen Mayers get beaten already in T20s, and Rutherford versus England batting might be a no-no. The main bowlers just didn't execute. True, that's it. Russell Mickey Mouse bowler for about 4 years now. Says hardball. Me know the batting, the West Indies strength, but remember dead not too ready. Remember them head not too ready. Maybe next game them no make a runs. Chase figure one side. Russell went from 19 for 3 to 66 for none and 50 for 1. Have to wonder if the English have figured him out, or if this international Russ coming into play. That last over was woeful to watch. Yeah, the last over was rough. I mean, with these English bowlers, if you miss your length too much, they're going to make you pay. And sometimes, I don't even want to say how you set a field, give it away, because in the last over there, Russell had a long on and a long off and a couple of men on the offside. And I said this in the video that I did right after the game. And he went for a leg stump Yorker. When you miss that any at all, a problem. Went for a leg stump Yorker and the man just clip it for 4. You understand? Also went for I think he went for another leg stump Yorker, and Harry Brook just flicked it or clipped it for 6. I think he was for 6. So it was difficult to watch. It was difficult to watch, and obviously you're going back a senior T20 campaigner like that. But it never looked good. If we win the next game in the final game, I will play Shepherd for Russell, Chase for Hussein, and Ford for Holder. All right, boy, and I hear you ringing the changes. We need to take early wickets. England getting off to good starts all the time. Yeah, man, and that is something that even Rahman Paul spoke about in the interview a couple of days ago, saying that, even though we are winning games, we're not controlling the power play. And when they get teams like that when they give teams like that such a good start in the power play, it's difficult to really pull them back, because we say that we are power heavy and we are batting heavy, but England, they pack a good punch also. You understand? They pack a good punch, and they have guys that can hit the ball equally or close to as far as we can hit it. So, see, that's the thing about Russell. He is an all-rounder. You can't expect a masterclass bowling performance from him every game. Yeah, you can't expect it from every game, but 3 games like that, it's a little bit, or 2 games like that, it's a little bit worrying. Knowing his experience and thing. The night when he got the giveaway 19 runs for the couple wickets, that was good. 60 odd in the second game, and then 50. It's sort of rough. You understand? It's sort of rough. Bowling let us down, but I must give them thumbs for 4x. I must give them thumbs for only 4 extras. All right. Um, liking the way our batting is looking, though every single match a different batter stepping up and getting the highest score for first Hope, then King and Paul, now Puran. Trinidad will be ours. All right, boss. I hear you. Feeling was bad in the power play. Exactly. I wonder if Bowen, we not really do that over here, so you know, we not really do them something over here, so yeah, we not really do them thing there. Mackay too injury prone, and the last few game watch him no look like when him did on form in 2021. From Mr. Russell will with the ball, me know it can go either way, but did more feel England can win. All right. All right. Good night, sports to the bone. It hard last. Yeah, man. Tough one. Tough one. We need strike bowlers, man. What happened to us? We opening our bowling with a spinner these days. And we have been doing that for a while, still in a Vincent. We have been doing that for a while. Because even when we were world champions, we were opening with Samuel Badri. You understand? Badri was excellent with the new ball. And we have opened the bowling with Akil Hussein to good effect, even when under Pollard's leadership. And a lot of teams doing that, man. A lot of teams doing that where they have one pace and one spinner doing it. You understand? Yeah, I can remember Badri opening, you know, and we were all looking and in saying, you know, it's incredible to see a leg spinner this effective with a new ball. I can remember Badri opening the bowling, man. I fully believe Hussein and Moti will spin a web around the English batters, especially with the Trini pose in the Trini posse in the house. We have to win the fourth match. I don't want to see it go down to the final game. All right. Remember, if you offering spin, you know, remember I said they have spinners too. West Indies inconsistency continues. Russell bowling is always so and so. Is better known for fielding and power hitting. We need Akil and Moti to bowl together in the middle overs in Trinidad. All right, we also have Malice for West Indies team. Remember, he wanted to be in the World Cup squad. Russell trying to get himself back in West Indies because you know. But give credit to England. They match us head to head and played well. That is true, Raja. That is definitely true. You know, they played some wonderful shots. You know, we call out the bad bowling and the careless feeling in the power play, but in all truth, you know, they batted well. We can't win every game, but with the score we got, it was a bit crushing to lose today. Thankfully, we were 2-0 up, because imagine if it was locked at 1-1, uproar would be much worse. That is true. West Indies need more options. West Indies need about 6 options because 2 bowler can go bad one time. Yeah, and they have been talking about a 6 bowler. You know, they're looking at Kyle Mears and Rutherford. But you know them guys, it would almost look like when England bring on a part-time bowler to bowl to Powell and Puran in form. You know, it probably would have worked out the same way. England played well, not already, period. Okay. Since Phil Salt is basically partly Bayesian, can West Indies now claim him for our own, like England have done to so many other foreign players over the years? I think we have a good. The problem with that is the players would have to want to be claimed. You know, England claim people that want to be claimed. I don't know if Salt want to be claimed by us. Sports about me prefer the pitch. No spin because West Indies know that will not end. All right, England started well, but we could have won this. All right, Russell ain't no proper batsman or proper bowler. Russell pulls or slugs every ball he could. Never see him play a proper cricket shot. All right, Blackbird, I hear you. Death bowling was very poor from all the Pacers. They all made the same mistake. All right. After they need 71 from the last four, I thought surely it was too much, but that last six of Alzari and the other two overs just gave England belief, and they won the ball, one with a ball to spare. Yeah, I think they won with one ball to spare. It was difficult to watch, man. It was difficult to watch. Um, 222 and when I defend it. I have always said since we see the squad assembly, I have been saying that the batting is strong. The batting needs to score 190 all the time. If we're batting first, I have always said that the batting needs to score 190 all the time because the bowling is a little suspect. I've always said if we bowl first and we get them for 170, 175, that is excellent. The batsman need to chase it down. But 222, as bad as even though I think the bowling is the weak link in the team there, or the weak part that they need to work on. 222, man, kind of rough to see them not defend that. Why didn't they bowl? Why the Arcers? Man, they scared. You see, Russell in the last part, the Russell tried Yorker, but the difference is that he went for leg stump Yorker. You understand? And some of them guys not really confident going for the wide Yorker in them times. They worried about worry about bowling wide. You understand? And all of them things, it just tough. Let the English fetch it. All right. Oh, he's talking about the wide Yorkers. All right. Or best all-rounder is Shepherd. Sorry, he didn't get a chance to play. I am thinking that if Shepherd is fit, he needs to play. You understand? That is what I'm thinking. If he's fit, he needs to play. My change going into this game. I had two changes going in. I had Sheffield Rutherford in for Hetmyer, and that happened. And I was also good. I also made the bowl choice to go Shepherd. I had Rutherford for Hetmyer, and I also had the bowl decision to let Shepherd go in once he's fit over Holder, But Holder gave us 18 runs in the back end there. But that the bowling is a problem. The bowling is what we would have wanted there. But we still thinking and wondering it that if Ola is not, if Ola not probably, but still more consistent. Sports at the bone. What bowling tactic do you think West Indies need to employ more in the last two matches? I agree with Vincent. They probably didn't let the English have to stretch for it. Brooks save his IPL career. Yeah, probably a couple more deliveries outside the half stump, as I said. But you have to look at the bowlers. Russell has, we know Russell to try a lot of slow balls. He obviously likes to try the leg stump Yorker thing. Probably that is the Yorker that he think he has down pat. Alzari, even when it's not working, he's going short. So probably he needs to look at that. And Jason Ola is the one that he would back to do a lot of half stump or outside the half stump Yorker. He usually does that. He usually tries that well, or he usually tries that a lot. So probably they can do that, yes. And maybe understanding from early that the short pitch bowling not working. You understand? Too many short and wide deliveries. Manima bowl too short. Too many short pitch deliveries. I think Russell is the and also I don't know if it's because one of the bowlers wanted to bowl from one end, but I think when Powell allowed Moti to bowl from the end that he opened with and conceded so much runs, and then he switched back to the end that he was effective in the second game. We saw that he didn't give away too many runs. So little things like those we have to understand. I think Rossi is the Bravo, fit the bowler that bowls the final over pit. I think Russell is the Bravo, fit the bowler that bowls the final over quick. I don't see being successful. All right. What happened to Shepherd? Well, Shepherd had a niggle from the second games. I don't know if he was fully fit and I decided to leave him out or what happened. I don't know. Where is the Yorker or is a case where no one in the West Indies attack can execute it? Probably they don't back themselves. Sometimes we see them try the Yorker and turn in low full toss. But you have to practice them thing there. Sports to the ball, me tell you already, Shepherd should play. I would drop Joseph because Hola is good bowler on any pitch. All right, so hard ball would go for Shepherd and leave Joseph. All right. Well, the West Indies must always aim for 230 runs if they bat first because the bowlers are struggling. All right. Ola doesn't suit the team. He is in the team for his control and experience because he is not fiery batsman coming in at 8. I think we need to look for a replacement for him. He's not even batting at 8, you know. Russell is bat at 8, him probably bat 9. So he's there for his 4 overs. He's there to give you 4 overs. I remember in T20 cricket, he doesn't necessarily have to be the one that going to take a lot of wicket, but if he can give you, I mean, it's not happening now, but if he can consistently give you 4 overs for 25 runs and 1 wicket or 2 wickets there, he would have done his job. Shepherd has the best wide Yorkers in the team because of his slinging action. Yeah. As I said, let's hope that he is okay to come back in the next game. You understand? But I don't know. It was difficult watching the team not being able to defend that 222 there. If West Indies lose the series somehow, have you seen enough personally to still be encouraged for the future of the team? I definitely seen some bright sparks we can build on the batters and Moti. Yeah, I would say yeah. We see some stuff that we can work with. Yes, couple of them might not be long term. Andre Russell not too sure how long after the World Cup is going to be. He said in an interview that he told Sammy and them that after the World Cup he wants to walk away from international cricket. But if the team wants him, he would be there still. So I'm not too sure how long he's going to be there. Jason Hola these days he's leaning towards T20 cricket. We see he didn't take the contract, so he's probably always going to be available. Whether or not we have space for him is a different thing. You understand? But the batting, the batting, we probably still want to find somebody to just in case Kyle Mears can't get it right to put with King. You understand? We're still going to stick with Hope at 3, Poor and 4. We have Powell and Hetmyer and Rutherford there. The spinners, we probably just need another 2 bowlers. We have the all-rounder in Sheppy. You understand? If you're talking about long term, we need to see a couple of the other bowlers. The youngster there from Guyana who was on the West Indies A tour. His name is slipping me now. I don't remember if it's Shamar Joseph. I would like to see him. Obviously, when you see a man coming through, you want to see him playing red ball cricket. But if we're talking T20 and future-wise, you want to see him playing some games, and then we see where we can go from there. Matthew Ford, we saw him in the ODIs. He's another one that is there. So we see some stuff that we can probably work with, man. When is the 4th game? When we have the next game, let me see. The 4th game is gonna be on Tuesday, December the 19th. So Tuesday that next week Tuesday. Tuesday, December the 19th. Me say I want to do a watch along with at least one of these games, But I am home now on the Christmas break, but I have the big man in the day, so I can't get to do the watch along. Bringing Ford for Alzari. Let's try and see and Chase. All right, so we're bringing Ford for Alzari. Who would you bring in Chase for? Leaving out one of the left arm spinners. Who you bringing in Chase for Raja? Yeah, we probably can give Zari a little rest, yes. with his own, that we're not going to have the out and out extreme pace right there. You know. Mayor still not getting it right. Yeah. Well, I just explained my thoughts on Kyle Mayers. Windies will bounce back and win. Yeah, hopefully. You know, they're walking into a place where the crowd is probably going to be tough. I don't know if they're going to have a protest over there in Trinidad, you know, and Tobago. A couple of the usual Trinidadian supporters that are usually on the platform here, I noticed they're walking wide. Don't know if they're walking wide of this platform or they're walking wide of West Indies cricket in general. Would like to ask them what the feeling is like on the ground there in Trinidad and Tobago. Is there anything happening? Is anything bubbling under the surface? But as I said, a couple of them walking wide, so I don't know what go on. Bring Chase in for Hussein, says Raja. All right. If Fabian Allen can improve in bowling, West Indies can play over Russell, because him do batting like Russell and him is the best fielder in the world, him say. Well, that's a if, because if he's in the team, if he's making this team, he's making this team as a batsman. Well, sorry, if he's making this team, he's making this team as a bowler. And as a left arm bowler, his feeling is good and we love it, the feeling, but the ball is not going to always go to him. So as a left arm bowler, the first thing he needs to do is show that he can outperform Moti and Akil Hussein before he gets in. You understand? That he needs to do. You know, and then we will say yes. He gets in as a specialist spinner. And then because we obviously not going to play the three left arm spinners. I notice they say he can get in over Russell. Well, they say he can play over Russell. But we're definitely not going to play the three left arm spinners. I don't think. If West Indies lose the 4T20, we can kiss the series goodbye, says One United. One United, how you feeling for tomorrow? Tomorrow we go up against Liverpool, you know. No Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes out. No Wally for the man them missing. How you feel? We don't have any other specialist openers right now, so Mayers have to stay. All right, Sports of the Bone, you mentioned slappy feeling. Do you think Hetty would have made a difference in the outfield? Just wondering. So the ball will not always go to Hetmyer, so you can't really put it. You know, you can't really make a man can't make the team because of that. I understand the importance of feeling, and I understand that you can save a couple of runs, but if you're playing in the team as a specialist batsman, you can't stay in the team because you're a feeler. If you understand what I'm saying, I understand. If that was the case, we could play Fabian Allen, we could play Hayden Walsh Jr. and don't worry about the speciality that they bring. Don't worry about Hayden Walsh Jr.'s bowling and play him. Don't worry about Fabian Allen's bowling at the time and his batting and play him. So, I mean, obviously, if Hetmyer's in the field and the ball goes to Hetmyer, you expect him to do well. All of them guys that we have on the field, as I said, they were just looking complacent. All of them guys, most of them people out there are good feelers. Rutherford is a good feeler. Powell is a good feeler. Shea Hope is good in the field. King is good in the field. Kyle Mayers, you understand? Holder. The whole of them can feel. Russell, it's just that, as I said, they just look complacent. So even a good feeler probably would have done the same thing and would have been looking complacent. So that is my answer to the Hetmyer situation. You understand? You make the team as a specialist batsman. You can't stay in it because as a specialist fielder. And Rutherford came in for Hetmyer. We have to look at it like this. Rutherford came in for Hetmyer, and Rutherford is a good fielder. You understand? So Rutherford not giving any problem when the ball go to him or go in his direction. Today we need Chase for his economical bowling, says Casanova. All right, Fabian Allen not making this team. Sports of the Bone, just a tune in. How do we fix bowling at the death? It's horrendous. We were just talking about it, you know. We were just looking at some possible options, saying that Shepherd, a man that got a lot of stick a couple of years ago for bowling in the death, has now risen as our top death bowler. So he's going to have to come back. Matthew Ford is going to have to come and show us what he can do. Obed Mackay, as we know, is not staying fit. So that is another problem. quite a few things to be fixed. What did Tapley do today that Jason couldn't replicate and the other Pacers? Tapley bowling a pitch to get rid of Mayers. Meanwhile, our Pacers went all over the park. Jason needs his formula. Yeah, man, Tapley was looking good. I didn't even remember about Reese Tapley. I think he's just coming back from injury. I didn't even remember about Tapley. Tapley getting some good bounce. He has the pace, hitting the pitch and getting the ball to deviate. The difference is that he wasn't too worried about bowling shot and trying to get people to hit ball in the air. He was more bowling to probably get edge and them sort of things, England will win the T20 series, says how you pronounce that now? Sinarine. All right, I hear. Bruno Arno are not Manchester United can't wait. Yeah, as me say, I don't watch Manchester United games feeling confident. I just watch and hope that we will win based on luck. I just hope the players keep their mental state in a strong space. We just need to focus on what we did well in the first two games and what went wrong in the third and review it in time after to improve. All right, let Hetmyer open in place of Kyle Mayers. Boy, these people trying to find every way to play Hetmyer. Wayne is the first one I hear saying let him open now. Quite a few people have been saying let him bat at number 3. Why would he let him bat at number 3 when we have Kyle Mayers, but when we have Shea Hope batting at 3, and that is what we are building. I can't understand why you would let him open, because he even if he Hetmyer is now playing as a power hitter, so whether he opens or not, he shouldn't be worrying about power play overs. He should be looking to clear the boundary because he's playing as a power hitter. So if he's a power hitter, I'm not supposed to worry about clearing the boundary. There are many great fielders around the world, but Allen, I like for his batting. He is a great fielder, just like Hayden Walsh. Great fielder, yes. They bench Hetmyer after 2 failures. I hope they bench Russell after the last 2 failures. Imagine England made 166 in the last game and 66 of that was off Russell, 4 over. Today he went for 50, says Blackbird. All right, I'm not say bird, Blackbeard. All right, let us see if they're going to bench him. We're going to lose if we put McTominay in our midfield. Right now we don't have any option. We don't have any option, Christian Eriksen is injured, Mason Mount is injured, and McTominay is the only man scoring goal right now. Eriksen is injured, Bruno Fernandes is injured, Mason Mount, who you could drop back, is injured, Danny van der Beek is probably injured. So it's more than likely going to be it's going to be Scott McTominay and his name has slipped me. Why ballad guy name again? My gosh. Him did have a good World Cup the other day. It's probably going to be him and that guy. And I don't know how they're going to do it, but we don't have anybody to play in our midfield. What do you think of Shea Hope's aggressive approach? I don't think he should play that way. I mean, he's aggressive, but I would say it's control, because I notice he's mostly playing straight. Sometimes we might see a 1 or 2 sweep shot and to work out, but he's playing straight and he's getting it. You understand? And the next thing is when you have a long batting lineup, like this, you want somebody to anchor, yes, but whoever is anchoring, you still need them to be scoring at a little pace, Allen Bowling have improved next level to make the team. He must a bowl well, man. And the thing is, if we had won today, players like Alzar and Russell could have been rested for the next game. Now they have to go again, and I'm fearing for one of them breaking down. Need to be ruthless. All right, Shepherd can even open batting with King or Shea Hope and King. I see people saying Hetty was our lucky charm, our specialist fielder and lucky charm, but he was on the field today and we still lost. I didn't even remember to point that out. I didn't even remember to point that out. In the latter part there, Hetmyer came out. I'm not sure who he was on for, but I am assuming it was Moti. You understand? He was out there in the latter part to help patrol the boundary and all of them things. So if he was going to make the team as a fee, boy, these people will do anything to get their favorite players out there, you know. He say England can't win. All right, it is a lot of things, but he ain't a opener. What about Matthew Ford next game? Probably we can look at Matthew Ford, yes. The first test versus Australia starts exactly a month from now. If Rifa is in that squad, I will start ripping out my hair. I rather see Bravo or Anderson. And you know, I don't think they're going. Funny enough, I've said this before, you know, but I think the plan was to bring Bravo to Australia, you know. But after all our go on, we must see him. So they probably go and go back for Rifa. I don't want to see it though. I don't want to see it. I have been saying I don't want a lot of youngsters to be put under the pressure. But I rather that than see Rifa. May I tell you the truth. I have been an advocate for him getting his opportunity because of the runs that he was scoring in the regional competition. But you know, to work out, star. You know, work. Kobe. But I think he's injured still, and Amrabat in the midfield. I think he's still injured. The youngster there I think he's still injured, man. So if you play them two in the midfield, who going to play in the number 10 role? Because you're still going to need a man to play 10, you know. Unless you're going to put in I'm not even know, yeah, man. Am I the only one that notice every team that play against always playing 4 or 5 spinners against us, and we continue to struggle? We need a master spin. We need a master spin. We need to master spin. Yeah, I mean it is well known that is our problem. Yes. Yeah. Hold on, Epi. Them try save Hetty, but Hetty alone can save himself because me know Rutherford I take the opportunity with both hands. Hetty just go on warm the bench. Hetty being a fail from the ODI. Him come down now. This might be I would even go as far as to say since his return to international cricket, he hasn't really done much. He hasn't really dominated. I have always said I want him in the team because he's gonna come good. He got a 60 odd against India the other day, but apart from that, we don't really see nothing. Hold on, the peeps. We don't really see nothing apart from that. Yeah. Yeah, we not really see anything from Hetmyer since then. We don't really see nothing since we don't really see a lot from him, so you know. How we managed to have Russell Ball in the 19th and the 20th over, expensive all rounder, but surely not the best. Explosive all rounder, but surely not the best death bowler. All right, so you said that they probably should have worked it out some another way where he's not bowling down there. Bring audience to open. And you guys are funny. Lincoln bowl to save him life, boss man. Well, he didn't say bring him to bowl, you know. He said bring him as an opener. Didn't Kirk McKenzie replace Rifa? Yeah, Kirk McKenzie replaced Rifa, yes. And the good thing is that he made an 80 against South Africa the other day. I think he's Supernova was probably talking about having him in the squad generally and not necessarily in the playing 11. But Mackenzie was the man that came in alongside Arthanes. Both of them came in at the same time. Mackenzie and Arthanes. You know, I don't know if he was talking about having him in the squad or what. Rifa, expire now, Uncle Desi. Oh, so if I got, oh, okay. If Hope scoring quickly, it better for the team. Why complain all the time? We should not make runs. All right. McTominay asks Sir Alex, love child, you know, bro. No, see, every manager find space for him. The thing is, the thing is his work rate and his demeanor. I can tell you, Scott McTominay was basically through the door. Eric Ten Hag was not even giving him a looking. Eric Ten Hag wasn't giving him a looking. It was because he started scoring a bag of goal for Scotland, whole heap of goal for Scotland on the international break. And I can assure you he was working hard in training because he's them type of baller there. And then he has been scoring because before them not score, so he has been scoring. And the problem is that they try to play him as a defensive midfielder, but he's more of a box-to-box midfielder. You understand? He's a box-to-box midfielder, and he arrives late in the box and gets some headers and stuff like that. Why we have been conceding a lot of goals though is because we have how the midfield set. Bruno Fernandes is not really going track back, and then you have Scott McTominay who would be playing alongside Amrabat. McTominay is also going up, so you have Amrabat alone. When Casemiro is there, you know, it's a bag of thing. I would have to do a whole video talking about that. It's one bag of problem, brother. One bag of problem long. So, is this series being set up? Remember, India series win 2, lose 2, win final. Hetty averaging a little over 9 runs per innings since 2019 in ODI cricket and not much more in T20. The struggle, real Hetty body language also shows he not taking West Indies cricket serious. Sports Bone, stop talking Manchester United. That will confuse you and send up the blood pressure cause anything you try Manchester United can't win. So bust your brain about 10 or anything. What you say about 10? Boy, rough man. Is Kirk ready for Australia? I think Artanes should be more comfortable. Artanes is definitely going to be there. I'm a bit worried. I'm a bit more worried about Kirk. Yes, you understand. Artanes has shown that he can manage the pace and thing. And you know, I have given my opinion on his batting already. What I think he needs to fix. I won't come and highlight it every day, but we're probably gonna have to work with them too. You know, why we couldn't use Mayers for over or 2 today? Even try Rutherford. As you know, them two guys usually give you a couple overs, yes, but you're not the rate that England, you know, England was going, it would probably anybody would have go. That last over remind me of 2016 World Cup finals. We are gonna need a series to discuss with United problems. May I tell you, Manchester United, I would have to do a whole video by itself to talk about them there. Them man, and I tell people all the time, you know, because I am always here talking about cricket. I tell people all the time I watch football more. Well, not even say more because once West Indies playing, I watch it. But you know, it seems as if I take football more serious these days than even the cricket. You know, so it's been a heavy road. Yeah, but we are pretty close to wrapping up now, my viewers and subscribers. This was just a little pop-up live to talk a little bit. And yeah, this was a little pop-up live to talk a little bit. You know, thank you all for coming out and having a little chat. I know you guys were probably bubbling in the spirit in a bad way after not seeing West Indies not being able to defend 222. But yeah, that is pretty much it for this one. When I came on, I said I was going to be on for 30 minutes. We made it all the way to 48 minutes, almost 50 minutes. But we ain't go much further, right? Go leave it right here for now. Have a couple of things. Viewers and subscribers, I was reading an article earlier today. And I saw some people talking about 3 West Indians that could come back for the World Cup. I'm going to put out that video bright and early tomorrow morning, my people. After West Indies team is shaping up good and looking good going in towards the World Cup, I see somebody put out an article talking about 3 former players that that can come in, come make the West Indies team and God damn. Right before they let anybody else catch on to that, before they give the selectors any ideas, I'm going to crush it tomorrow morning. Mind you, these are three guys that I was in favor of when they were playing. Very, very big supporters of these guys. But tomorrow I'm going to do a video and crush it. Because they see the team moving in the right direction and no matter about bring man out of retirement. I'm going to crush it tomorrow morning. Anyways, big up on yourself, my viewers and subscribers. Stay safe. I will touch base again tomorrow. Blessings.